Yet another great moment from the very first episode is when Jack, we found out later why, sort of loses his shit and yells at new character Chloe. Of course, now in present day, everyone who watches the show, she's probably one of the favorite characters, probably right after Jack. She's this innocent, sweet, geeky girl. Found out recently that lady who plays her is actually a stand-up comedian. Wouldn't guessed it, and she talks with Jack. There's some misunderstanding. She was told to do something else. Then he wanted to, both about them, office politics. Even in World of Counter-Terror, there was some office politics to be dealt with. And what happens now is that, like I said, Jack loses it. He yells at her to the point that his partner has to walk in, talk to him, told him to calm down. Jack wants to fire her on the spot. A partner Chase tells him, no, you're not doing that. Chloe is best operative we have. Sorry, best analyst we have. We need her. And Jack, okay, picks the phone, apologizes, slams the phone, look at Chase, and he's like, yeah, you happy? Now, this scene is stored and intentionally uncomfortable. Its characters we like arguing, and especially our main guy, our hero, being extremely mean. So why did I pick this scene to make into writing tip? Well, here's the thing. We already know there are two reasons why Jack is freaking out. One, his trauma earlier from episode, his stress, he saw Salazar killed his own lawyer. He clearly something's going on, so he's already under a lot of pressure. And at the end of the episode, we find out more of what exactly is grinding Jack's gears. I want to leave that for different tip, but also I don't like arguments and I don't like writing arguments, but here you can tell later that Jack actually might feel uncomfortable and makes everyone feel weird, but these little outbursts is great indication not only as a foreshadowing of what comes next, but showing very clearly how much stress is he under already. And we show this through argument and through being mean at the worker in the office, and it comes back later during action scenes or torture or anything like that. I like to do this sort of a low level foreshadowing, and point being that we show audience what's up early on, but audience might not pick up on it. It's showing a gun, like not showing it. Chekhov's gun. If it's shown in Earth, if gun is shown in first act, it must be used in third or second. Basically, rule of foreshadowing. You cannot just set up things and let them go. At least that's generally understood principle. But what I like about this, and you find it in some of the video games, like love or hate David Cage, but I appreciate how in Heavy Rain, basically game teaches you all the game's controls and mechanics while main character is shaving his beard and taking shower and talking to kids. Basically just this calm afternoon and movement with controller then you use for main character to shave his beard. Same move will be when he'll be drowning, and move you use when playing with BB guns with your kids. Same move will be later used while shooting actual gun, or play fighting with toy swords with your two sons. Later it's gonna be used with fist fight with serial killer. And we can take same thing with story where we see that Jack is right away, he's on the edge, and we take that way when Jack snaps or when he does something incredibly violent or irrational later, we won't be like, come on, Jack is a rational human being and he's super intelligent and he's super clever and he's well trained and he's a pragmatist. He wouldn't do something silly. Yes, he would. And later, it could be, we get to that, we could be sending partner away. It could be not sharing something. It could be losing it and getting insanely angry or irrational during battle and during tense scene. But moment you want to say, hold on, Jack is smart person, he wouldn't do it. Well, through this, Jack is smart person 99% of the time, but every time he starts being irrational, we have that one scene, this one short scene of yelling at Chloe in office that we go back to and think, oh, this was seed. That's the word I'm looking for. That was seed planted earlier on to show us that yes, he can act irrational when he's pushed over edge. And this is very subtle. I usually leave things like this for second draft, or if you are a very strong outliner, you can outline your story and go back and edit, whichever will work for you. But remember, this is really nice thing to do and it can be incredibly useful. Now, if you like this tip, if you agreed with me, subscribing on here on YouTube would be great help. Either way, hope I see you and hear you next time. Stay awesome.